What's up, and welcome to 11 Dream SMP Theories. Sorry I have not uploaded recently, it's because that I rely on solar power and there has been no sun for days. And there might not be any sun for days more. So uploads might be a little bit patchy for a little while, unfortunately. But besides that, thank you all so much for subscribing and liking my channel. We are at 4.7 thousand subscribers, which is insane. We are on our way to 5,000 subscribers. That is crazy. I can't even wrap my head around it, and I have to thank you all so much. So I want to do some more community stuff with you guys. So first of all, I want you all to comment down below your theories. Put hashtag #mytheory in the comments so I can find it. Then, if this video hits 300 likes, I will do another video about 11 or 12 or whatever Dream SMP theories, and your theories will be in them. I will pick my favorite theories out of all of them, and then that will be the next video. So if you want to be in the video, then comment down below your theory. If I like it, I'll put it in the next video. Anyway, that is enough blabbling, and let's get on with the video. Theory 1, the end is where Dream XD lives. Now, on the Dream SMP, the end is an illegal dimension. You're not allowed to go to the end. It's not even accessible anymore. But why? Well, out of canon, it's because that elytras, shulker boxes, etc. make the server a lot less fun, and I do 100% agree with that. Having elytras incentivizes people to build bases further away from each other, which limits the interaction that the server is so well known for. So, what next? Well, what about canonically? Why can't you go to the end canonically? My theory is that that's the dimension where God himself lives, Dream XD. And as a sub-theory on that, it could possibly be why Dream is related to Rambo. If Dream is somehow related to Dream XD, and Dream XD is from the end, where the Enderman originates, maybe they have some sort of mental connection with the Enderman, which Rambo is half Enderman. Maybe Dream XD or even Dream can look through the eyes of Enderman and control them. Maybe the reason why there are so many Endermen around Rambo isn't because he's friendly, but because Dream is controlling these Endermen to spy on him. I don't know, that's just something to think about. Theory 2, Origin SMP is all in Ghostbur's head. If you didn't know, there's this other SMP called Origin SMP with a bunch of members from the Dream SMP. And basically, it's like the Dream SMP but with superpowers. So far there hasn't really been any lore, and I think it's going to stay a little bit more of a fun server. But basically you get an Origin, which is a superpower, and Wilbur is a ghost. He is Ghostbur. My theory is that Origin SMP is all inside of Ghostbur's head, where he and his friends all have a great time without the evilness of Dream, and how Schlatt is funny and everyone is just kind and nice. Or maybe not even Ghostbur's head, but maybe this is Wilbur's delusion while he's in the afterlife. But Wilbur does refer to himself as Ghostbur, so it would make more sense that this is in Ghostbur's head. Maybe this is where Ghostbur has gone all of this time. Maybe that's why he disappeared, because he was in the Origin SMP in his own head the entire time. Theory 3, Foolish and Techno have history. Now, Foolish and Techno haven't had too much to do with each other, but Techno is a man who never dies, and Foolish is a literal totem of undying. Not very much evidence to back this theory up, but I just thought it would be an interesting thought concept if they somehow had some relation to each other. Maybe Foolish gave Techno some sort of curse or some sort of gift that makes him immortal. Maybe that's why Techno had a Totem of Undying at the execution. Maybe that was Foolish's gift to Techno. Theory 4, Filza will kill Technoblade. Now, Filza is famous for killing people he's close to, his son, and Techno is famous for being betrayed by the people he's, well, not close to, but being betrayed. So if you put these two characters together, theory suggests that Filza will kill the person he's close to, Techno, and Techno will be betrayed by Filza. Although, the situation which they'll have to be in for this to actually occur, I am not sure. I don't think this is going to happen, but this is just more of a thought concept and something that could happen. And if it does end up happening, I'm gonna call it. Theory 5, Wilbur and Schlatt will team up. In life, Wilbur and Schlatt were very bad enemies. But maybe in death, when they're both resurrected for this big war that's gonna happen on the server, they will finally team up. After all, they've spent years with each other in the afterlife. Yet again, not very much evidence for it, but it could be fun to see Schlatt and Wilbur actually working together, maybe against or with Dream. Theory 6, CogChamp SMP is in Fundy's head. A similar theory to Theory 2, but this is a little bit more popular. I've seen quite a few comments talking about this, how Cockchamp SMP is actually inside of Fundy's head. I don't know if this is true or false, but so many people said it in my last few videos that I thought, hey, if people enjoy it, maybe I should put it into the video just so more people know about the theory. And if you've been enjoying the video so far, and if you agree with any of the theories, please subscribe. We are so close to 5,000 subscribers, and I would really love it if we could hit 10k by the end of the year. That would mean just so much to me. And while you're down there making comments about your next theories and what you want in the next video, is there anything you want me to talk about that isn't Dream SMP? Any games or shows or stuff like that you want me to talk about that isn't the Dream SMP? I have some stuff in the background that I'm working on that aren't Dream SMP content, and I hope when I do publish them that you guys will support them as well. But on with a juicy theory. Theory 7, Tubbo and Tommy will become enemies. Do I think this will happen? Not particularly, but I think it's interesting. You see, as time has gone on, Tubbo has become a lot more distant from Tommy. When Tommy died, yes, eventually he became upset about it, but at first he was completely ignoring it. If the same thing happened to Tubbo, Tommy would have reacted very viscerally. I feel, at least character-wise, Tubbo is moving away from Tommy, and Tommy doesn't like that. And I can tell you right now that something big is gonna happen on the Dream SMP. And if they're separating, and Tubbo is husband with Rambo, who is with Technoblade, who Tommy doesn't really want to pair with, and Techno doesn't want to pair with Tommy, it might drive a rift between the friendship and eventually cause them to be enemies, or at least on different sides. This could be a really interesting dynamic, similar to the Pogtopia vs Manberg arc, except even then, Tubbo was a spy. This time, Tubbo might not be a spy, he might genuinely be on the other side of Tommy in it. Theory 8, Rambo will betray Technoblade. Now, I'm not saying this is Rambo the character, but instead the sleepwalking Rambo, the Enderwalk. The version of Rambo that is possibly being controlled by Dream himself could betray Technoblade in some way. If Dream can see through Rambo's eyes while he's controlling him, then maybe Dream could find Technoblade, or maybe Rambo could sell him out by accident or on purpose. Theory 9, Quackity will die just like Schlatt. Quackity is going down a dark path. With his recent stream, it seems like Quackity is kind of becoming a little bit evil. He could possibly become obsessed with power and end up going to drink and drugs. After all, he's running a casino, which is famous for also having a lot of drink and a lot of drug. It's possible that he could become overwhelmed and die of a heart attack. Maybe after his casino fails, he will become incredibly emotional and there will be a whole fight and he will die. Theory 10, Tubbo will kill Tommy in it. Now, this is a retro theory because I actually came up with this theory a long time ago, before the end of the disc arc. This is how I thought the disc arc was going to end, and it didn't end that way, but I might not ever get a different chance to actually talk about this theory, which I really, really liked. So think about this before the actual Dream goes to prison arc. Imagine that we are kind of at the apex of the disc arc. Tommy comes back from his isolation and starts kind of going mad. He becomes obsessed over the discs. He makes his whole house disc themed. He puts pictures of the discs everywhere. He begins just saying disc over and over and over again in conversations. Maybe even when he's talking, he just keeps saying disc, 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 disc. Or he says, oh my god, what the disc? And this drives a rift between him and Tubbo. Eventually, Tubbo gets sick of Tommy and realizes that Tommy's new obsession with the disc is becoming so unhealthy, it could lead to his death. Tommy is refusing to eat food and only try and eat discs. Eventually, Tubbo and Tommy have a massive confrontation and they separate. Then there's a whole fight with Dream and they get the discs back. But Tommy doesn't stop. Tommy doesn't stop becoming crazy. Somehow, something in his head has snapped, and he wants to go forever. He wants to keep getting all of the discs, he wants to do horrific things. Tubbo decides to steal the discs away from Tommy to get rid of it, to burn them, to destroy them. Tommy catches him, and they have an argument. Eventually, Tubbo burns the discs in front of Tommy. Tommy will then attack Tubbo viciously, trying to kill him. Tubbo then, in self-defense, will attack back, not meaning to kill Tommy, but because he's refused to eat, he's low on hunger and he's on one heart, half a heart even. And so, with one hit, Tubbo kills Tommy. Yeah, I know, pretty dark theory, but that's kind of how not wanted, but that's how I thought the Dream SMP disc arc was going to go. It didn't, and luckily Tubbo didn't kill Tommy, but then Tommy died anyway, so. Theory 11, Wilbur will betray Dream. When Dream resurrects Wilbur, Wilbur will definitely try and help him out of the prison. Remember, Wilbur is the bad guy. He thinks of himself as the bad guy, and so whatever the bad guy would do, would the bad guy free Dream? Then he would free Dream. He's not thinking of himself anymore, he's thinking of what would the bad guy do. What does everyone want him to not do, so he should do it. And my theory is that Wilbur will come to his senses at one point and betray Dream. Dream will maybe use him and push him a little bit too far, and Wilbur will snap out of it, betraying Dream and killing him. Or at least making him weak enough so that Tommy or someone else can kill him. And that's it. That is 11 Dream SMP theories. I hope you enjoyed the video very much, and if you did, please subscribe. Like I said, we are almost at 5,000 subscribers, and it would help out a hell of a ton. Let's try and hit 10k by the end of the year. That would be awesome. Remember, yet again, to comment down below with your theories with #mytheory, and I will bring a bunch of them into the next video if we hit 300 likes, which means, you guys definitely enjoy it. If you guys want more, and if you guys hit that 300 like goal, I will make more of these videos with multiple theories inside of them. Sometimes I have a theory that is really interesting, but it just doesn't have enough bone, enough flesh, enough meat to stand up on its own two legs for a 10-minute or 5-minute video. Hope you guys have been enjoying it all, hope you guys have been enjoying my channel, and I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And if I don't see you there, I'll see you in the next life, and if I don't see you there, I'll see you on the flip side, and if I don't see you there, I'll see you in the void. Bye bye!